like in the mic, so I don't know
Yeah,
how you
that's
want to put it. We
fine.
good?
Yeah, we good. We good.
All right.
We good. Two viewers. Hey, Facebook, what's going on? I see you chiming in. We got my boy Chevy D in the house. My girl Lady Shirai is on the other side of the building. Look on the other side of the building. Say hey. So our interview is about to start very soon. So please tune in either live 107.1 FM or bewareproductionsradio.com. You got your people coming in now.
You might want to turn.
They see you.
It's
I got a
good like
wide
that?
angle. I got a wide angle. Look at Brian.
Yo, what it do, Brian? Them homie.
You can tell when you got a cameraman. He telling me to do the wide angle, telling me how to do it.
Well, once you start live like that, I thought you had to keep it like that.
Do it like this. You can do it like this.
You got 1 minute.
Really? I like that.
It's YouTube live. If it works.
So Brian, pretty soon we're gonna need some security.
Right.
Security in the building. Hey Tommy. Hey Jean. And see, what I like is I like that if you, like, for example, people who are not listening, they can get to look at the video later and still see it. So that's why it's always good to do for me personally. You got us. You got us in security.
Trust me. Technology.
Technology.
It's not gonna work.
All right, Mr. Usher, you make me wanna. It's the Traffic Jam, Lady Shirai 107.1, and we're kicking off our People of Power Hour. And I have been anxious to talk about Miss Trina. I know she's been in the news lately, but it said she was set to release her new single, but that was supposed to come out September the 8th. But the word on the street is that there's maybe a little bit of beef with, I guess she's referred to as Lottie. Trina was said to have maybe lashed out at her on social media and then announced her new single, Get Money. Have you chimed in on any of this, Miss Kitty?
I saw it briefly, and I think it's just ridiculous, to be honest with you. I think when people have platforms like that, beef should be the last thing that really should be the focus. You know, I saw it, and I kind of just skimmed right through it. I think when, you know, that energy right now, I'm not even like on. I'm like, you got two queens, and, you know, really they just need to be about getting money, you know, helping their families out. Because all the beefing at the end of the day, people just sit back and laugh. It's not really even worth it.
But do you actually think it's actual beef? Because I honestly feel like from a business aspect, if you pay attention to a lot of the other artists, when they're single or their album's about to drop, what happens?
Yeah, well, I mean, I followed a little bit, and I think a lot of it's coming from, you know, the show Love and Hip Hop is about to come out.
Exactly.
I think some egos were hurt. They seem like they go beyond the show, like they actually have a history with each other. So I think a lot of it, I think actually it is real beef. I don't think it's just stage beef. But again, you know, some people seek attention. All attention is not good attention. But right now it's getting their numbers up with, you know, but like I said, yeah, once you get a platform, though, my opinion, you need to just, you know, like they say, when they go low, you go high and keep it moving, because at the end of the day, you can say one thing and it ruins your career, and people don't understand, especially now with social media. You think you take it down, right, and they screenshot it, and it's forever. So
all right. Well, if you're tuned in, it's the People of Power Hour, and we're catching up on a little of our juicy gossip because we always have our little gossip.
Yes, we do. We do.
So we got a special guest in the studio.
Yes, we do. And just for people who are tuning in, let me just give you a quick rundown, like I always do. The People of Power Hour is geared for people who are doing big things in the industry, movers and shakers, entrepreneurs, CEOs. We actually look for go-getters, and right now we actually have one in the studio with us, and his name is Mr. Chevy D. He is an artist, he's an engineer, he's a photographer, he is a videographer, he does skits, and he has Chevy D TV. He sounds a lot like us, right? Like, how many hats? And usually you don't see a lot of men do that because you all usually need an assistant because you can't do a lot by yourself.
I definitely need an assistant. I definitely need one.
So I'm just gonna start because you have so many things. So what was the first thing you started out doing?
I actually started out kind of managing just a single artist, but then I decided to kind of expand my wings a little more. Instead of just fraternizing with one artist, I wanted to be able to work with everybody.
Okay.
That's how I got into it.
So you started as a manager.
Yes.
Okay. So then when you said, what did you say after that? Because then you went to what?
Well, I was managing. We were doing strictly music at the time, and then I decided instead of us, because that video budget can get steep. I do videos, so I know. We decided I went and got my own Canon. You know what I'm saying? Bought me a DSLR camera and decided to start shooting videos, and I started doing that about 2014, and I've been shooting the videos and doing the music ever since.
Okay, so did you have any form of training on photography, or you just like self-learn?
If YouTube is a form of training, then yes.
I graduated from
YouTube University. True. Alumni.
Got a doctorate in YouTube.
Right. So
I'm in Google University right now.
Oh, Google too, right?
Sophomore.
Yes, I definitely use the technology to my advantage. Yes.
That's what we have to do these.
And that's a great lesson for people who, are tuning in, who are like, okay, well, I want to do this and I want to do that. And getting a budget is, because like you said, it's not cheap.
Right.
I'm looking at your equipment now, and I'm like, that's probably at least a couple $1,000s that we're looking at over there. Especially you got a Canon. Canon ain't cheap, people. Canon is not cheap.
And that new Sony I want definitely it's like $2,200. So this camera cost and the lenses cost even more. So
okay, so you started doing videos, and then it emerged into other things.
Video.
Right, the video. So you actually do music videos as well too.
Right. And then after the videos, and then we started taking pictures.
Oh, wow.
Just added pictures to it too. 'Cause I was like, okay, ain't no point in hiring a photographer to take the pictures for my artist. So I started doing his videos and his pictures as well.
So you basically kept the money in house.
Oh wow!
Pretty much.
And you doing everything from the pictures, from the videos, just everything.
Studio.
Getting that freak on.
Right.
All right, if you're just tuned in, it's the People of Power Hour. Lady Shara, Miss Kitty London, and Mr.
Chevy D.
Chevy D in the building. Make sure you keep it locked to 107.1. And I know you're getting ready on your way home from work, so let's go ahead on and just get our freak song. Freak it.
Yeah.
Okay, so who's tuned in? All right, so if you missed it, Mr. Chevy D was telling everyone all the things that he does. He is an artist, an engineer, photographer, videographer. He does skits, and he has his own TV show.
Mention that app too. Tell him I got an app too, because I'm probably the first. I would say I know I'm the first black entrepreneur in probably Palm Beach County to get their own app. You know what I'm saying? And have pretty much all my it brings all my social medias to like one location, so you don't have to go to Facebook and then go to Instagram and then go to Snap. You can go to all my social medias and
hey, some more. Yo, what's up? Who is this?
Chevy D TV in the building.
Yes, Chevy D is like us. He has many hats. He's an artist, an engineer, photographer, videographer. He does skits, and he has Chevy TV. Yeah. Hey, Gypsy. And he has his own app. So he's on the People of Power Hour show because he is worthy to be praised. And
thank you. Thank you very much.
Yes, DJ some more from you Atlanta. Like she's like now a celebrity DJ.
Hey, DJ.
So yeah, give her shout out, celebrity female DJ. And we're just here kicking it in a little a mix right now. Sherrod's gonna open it up in a minute, but yeah. So we just checking in.
True.
He needs to get that new DJ some more mixtape. Okay.
How you do that? Yeah.
Yeah. How you do that? Yeah.
Or she can hit me up on Chevy TV inbox, man. We'll talk about it. I'm
See,
definitely
networking people. That's how we do here. Networking.
And I work. I don't just talk. I work. You feel me?
Hey, Kenny. Yes, Celebrity JJ. Yes, you are Celebrity. Take that, please.
What not many of these cards y'all need up here?
Oh, okay.
Just for your guests and stuff, And artists come through, tell them Chevy D. Do them video.
That's how
parties,
you get
photo.
in contact with him. Tell him to email. Okay, listen, I'm gonna have you. I'm gonna hook y'all up in the inbox. Okay.
Trust me.
But yes, People of Power show. We love it. We love to highlight people who are doing their thing. It's real important, I think, to give people platforms, especially when they work hard, like us and like this young man over here. He's doing positive things. He's not being in trouble, and we're so highlighted for the negativity, but the positivity is sometimes hard to get. So
tell them we take that good positive energy and we harness it into these good Chevy TV wristbands.
Oh, he comes with gifts. Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? We're going to leave these here for the guests, too.
Well, let's leave them here for me. Let me take one. Here goes Sherrod. Here, look.
But that's good vibrations right there. I'm telling you, where you have prosperity and blessings in your life.
Okay, so let me put this on now, because I need as much prosperity as I possibly can get.
Positive energy.
And this guy comes with like 4 or 5 cameras. Hey, hey, Cece. Say when I come back in town, you're gonna put me on. Yes, I will put you on. I will put you on. Because listen, when I need you to put me on too, and that's how we help each other,
Exactly.
We don't get the platform and then we're stingy with it. That's not what we do. Well, that's not what you're supposed to do.
Where's she located?
Which one?
Cece.
Cece's here. She's here.
Oh, okay.
Hello, Keith. How are you doing?
Anybody from out of
Brian?
town now?
Well, we got George in the house, so we got people chiming in from other walks of life. But yes. But if you're just tuning in, we got Chevy D on the People of Power Hour show with Lady Sherrod, Kitty London, and we're on 107.1. You can tune in. Hey, Stacy, you can tune in at BewareProductionsRadio.com, or while you're riding on the radio listening to us. But yeah, we're highlighting people. And this is what I do. This is how I get back as well too, because sometimes people get to a certain position and they like, oh, I don't have to do that, and why though? Why are we like that? Why you think?
I think people just feel like they're better than other people sometimes.
We feel like we're better than other people. Oh, sometimes.
Yeah.
Don't do that, because the same platform you got, it can be taken away from you. That's why I tell people all the time. Sometimes God will give you something just to see how you're going to handle it. So please don't ever think that you're too good to to partner up with people, because where I need something, this man might be like, I'm gonna remember Kitty, because what was your first interview? See, I feel good, right? Your first
interview. Then you never know what people gonna end up at. You don't know where you gonna be tomorrow, who you gonna know, who I'm gonna know tomorrow.
Exactly.
I might run into the plug tomorrow. You might run into the plug.
Now, when you run into the plug, make sure you hook a sister up, okay?
Right? You feel me? When I get to the bigger echelon, I call you and say, hey, come do an interview here. So you can shine your light and what you do and do your radio interview for yourself.
But that's what I said earlier. Sometimes I think it's the insecurity of people, because if you're powerful and I'm powerful, together we're even more powerful.
Right.
And it's not that you're taking away anything from me or I'm taking anything away from you. Like where I lack, you may shine, or vice versa. So why not connect? And women, we have a real problem with that. It's like a lot of times, hey Timo, hey.
Right.
So a lot of times, when we connect, it's like it's for a purpose. So I'm just happy that you're here.
Thing. That's just across the board, because
hey,
guys,
Terrence.
even with this music stuff, some guys won't work with you. Some people won't work with you because they're intimidated. Like they feel like, they might outwork. Say, for example, if it's a rap track.
Right.
One artist might not work with the other one that approach him because he feels like either that artist might come harder than him on the track and make him look bad, or he feels he's too good for that artist. It's like here in Palm Beach, there's really no middle ground.
Right.
There's nobody saying, oh yeah, I like him, I want to work with him. It's like, no, I rap better than him.
But another thing I learned too is like sometimes people don't want to give you a platform because they feel like you're not known, and it's like, don't love me, when I'm famous, when you didn't love me when I was nameless. Don't take that. But I'm just saying, because it's like, oh well, she don't have a good following right now, or she don't have a real good following, so she won't do nothing. But sometimes I like to see those people like on American Idol, like your Jennifer Hudsons and your Fantasias. Like, I would love to be responsible, be like, I knew her then, like she was my first, or he was my first interview, now he's big. I don't want you when you up there too high, because then sometimes you untouchable. Like, I want you when you still human. And
that's why me on my show, I do give the little guys the opportunity, even the artists that aren't known really by nobody, and they just get their feet wet, really. So
you gonna take that some more? I'm gonna need some copyright credit for that one, okay?
Yeah, but I definitely get a little guy's opportunity, because like I say, when I get up in this industry and I'm the rookie on the block, I want them guys to open their doors to me and say, what do you got to offer? What can you bring to the table? Instead of just kicking their like, nah.
And we're showing that, Palm Beach County is known for the crab in the barrel. Everybody says it. I can't hear one person that's on a platform that will not say Palm Beach County or Florida with crabs in the barrel. And we need to break that. Like, we're showing people that no, that's not every case. Now, there are some crabs, but everybody's not a crab. I'm allergic to shellfish. Maybe that's why I'm not a crab. I don't even like crabs.
I don't like crabs either. I got the patience for crabs.
Ditto. Oh, see? So maybe it's a common denominator.
I don't eat crabs. I don't want to work to have to eat my food. That's like having to go slaughter the cow myself, cut it up, and get the steak from it. Nah, I like it already ready.
Thank you, T-Mo. Thank you. Stop and showing love. Call me so I can get your viewers up. Okay. I appreciate it. Invite me to your live. Okay, let me see how I can do that. I'm trying to think how I'm going to do that.
So what they inviting do? I ain't never seen that part. Like, maybe I have to click on name, maybe?
MT. Okay, hold on.
Here we go.
Okay. I'm trying to find them.
All right, with that rum and Red Bull, if you're tuned in, it's the Traffic Jam 107.1. Beanie Man with his rum and Red Bull. It does sound good, but I will never, ever actually drink that drink. It's death. Don't ever mix Red Bull with alcohol. It is not good. You don't want to speed up your heart rate and slow down your heart rate. Never, ever, 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 ever.
Like, that doesn't even sound good, though.
If you're tuned in, it's the People of Power Hour 107.1. We got Mr. Chevy D in the building.
Yeah. How y'all doing?
Okay, so for the people that just tuned in, you're like everything: artist, engineer, photographer, videographer, skits, and you do your own TV show. So have you been blessed right now to work with any celebrities that you can actually name?
Oh, yes, of course. Okay. My actual first gig was with Busy Bone. Okay. A legend, of course. We all grew up, not all of us, most of us grew up listening to Bone Thugs and Harmony. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with that group. Right.
Yeah, I was going to say, for the young folks, you need to let us know who it was.
or it's the first of the month. That was a pleasure. A very humble dude. Came in the studio, act like we was cousins, and it was a very great work experience for me. I've worked with Gorilla Zoe, Zoe Dollars, Plies, Trina, you name it. More to come.
So you've been putting in some work.
Definitely. I'm out here on a strict grind.
Okay, so let me know, because I want to make sure I'm correct. So you do Chevy D TV. You kind of do what we're doing here. You actually have people on your show?
Yes.
Okay, so what qualifications do you need to be on Chevy D TV? Because I need to know, because I need to get on Chevy D TV.
Well, Chevy D TV requirements is just a skill, talent, or trait that you carry, and you're pretty much into it. You're doing it. Like, if you own a business and that's what you do, you're an entrepreneur. I interview entrepreneurs that run their own business, that want to get out there, expose themselves, talk about their business and what they do. I interview athletes, artists, even people like yourself that have their own radio show. I interview radio show personalities, just to get the background experience on what's that like, and how did you get into it and everything. So
okay. Well, let's do a quick plug. Kitty London is not just a radio personality. I do the makeup artistry. I'm a songwriter. It's all about you. No,
we already know you.
It's all about you today. I just wanted to. to throw that out there. So photography, I actually met you when you were actually doing a wedding. So you do a lot of weddings, right?
Well, right now I'm mostly doing the videography for the weddings. The photography I kind of right now hand off to my partners.
Okay. Pretty much. You came from a wedding today too, right?
Yes, that wedding, it was a small wedding. See, if it's like a wedding of 100 people or less, I'll take it on. I do the pictures and all that. But if it's any more than that, then I have to get, a partner in on it.
Okay. Now, see, I like that. You came from doing a job to doing another job. And that's where people fail to realize about, like I was saying earlier, about these 24 hours. We're going to talk about that. Definitely. When we come back. These 24 hours.
Definitely.
All right, it's the Traffic Jam. Lady Shara, Miss Kitty London, and Mr. Chevy D. 107.1. You keep it locked.
T-Mos, I'm trying to add you, but I can't add you. I'm trying to add you. Hold on, I'm trying to see. T-Mo. Okay, hold on. Let me try to add you. 1 second. See, it says no results found.
I don't know what be over Facebook. They're doing some weird stuff. But what's the invite?
Timo, I'm trying to add you. It says no results found. Can you, do it? Let me just see here. Hold on. Let me try to.
Yeah, go all the way back up where it first. Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah, I'll tell you to click on the name.
Okay. Michael. Hey, Kendall. We need to promote our own views, creating new Black Wall Street. I know that's right.
I can't really show my face right now. I'm at my little shop. You feel me? But I wanted to tune in. Check y'all.
That's okay.
What y'all got going on?
Well, we are doing shows. We're trying to highlight movers and shakers in the industry. We're trying to do big things. It's about giving back to, people who are grinding, and that's what attracts me to people like Chevy, because too many times we see that people just go unnoticed, unseen, especially in Palm Beach County. And when you're doing positive things and you're trying to help people, you definitely need a highlight. So I appreciate you for showing us love.
Definitely. That's real.
That's what happens when I come back.
Definitely.
No, I don't want to.
So
I want to check on y'all. I see y'all doing y'all thing. I don't want to check in. Definitely.
No, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I thank you for even recognizing us, because a lot of times what we do when we see videos, sometimes, especially when they positive, we just keep on scrolling down. If it's a fight video or if it's a girl acting crazy, we got how many views, but when it's people trying to highlight positive brothers like Mr. Chevy D, Shara, Kitty, we kind of keep scrolling. So I appreciate you even showing us love and stopping by.
All right. All right. Y'all be easy. I'm just checking y'all out.
Okay, please do that.
You sound like my boy Nivram.
Nivram?
Yeah, you sound like Nivram.
Hey, Scott, what is it? Skyware. Hey. So basically, we're on the show, the People of Power Hour, 107.1 FM, Beware Productions Radio. I'm your girl, Kitty London. We have Shara. Come on, Shara, say hi to the people.
Hi, people. How y'all doing?
Yay.
Keep it locked.
We got my boy Chevy.
Yo, what to do, people?
So what the People of Power Hour is, we highlight movers and shakers in the industry. If you are a person that has a business, a legitimate business, and you want to come on the show, please inbox me. Hey, Samora, hey, let me know what you're doing. We come on every Friday at 6 p.m. and we are a legit radio station, okay? Legit. So we do live interviews so we can kind of let the people know what you're doing. But when I say legit, meaning we want to make sure that when you come on, we can tell people you got a website, you have a business, because we want to help you grow your business. Like, so we're giving back. I'm just checking in. Okay. Some more. Thank you. Hey, Tracy. So, Mr. Anything you want to let the people know right now about you?
Oh, of course. First of all, make sure y'all, and please and thank you in advance, go subscribe to Chevy D. Chevy like the car. It's all together, no spaces. Chevy D TV is a social entertainment network, which means we into movies, music, skits, acting, dancing.
Tell a curly hair red.
If you want,
She's cute.
if we got somebody that do 100 backflips in a row, we got that too.
Somebody
you know
said,
what I'm saying? So y'all make sure y'all go
tell
subscribe
curly red she's
on
cute.
YouTube
Send
right now. Also, you can download the Chevy D TV app from the Google Play Store right now. You can stop what you're doing and download that app. And also, you can Google search it, Chevy D TV app, and download the Chevy D TV app and keep up with the movement. You know what I'm saying?
So, what big things you got coming up? Got any big things coming up that you want to let everybody know about?
I kind of like not to, sometimes when you speak on stuff coming up, it kind of falls through. So I like to just wind it. But I got wind that Future is supposed to be coming to the radio station. So I should have Future live on Chevy D TV soon. So I'm looking forward to that. And also Yo Gotti supposed to be coming through. Okay. So yeah, I'm looking forward to a couple more celebrities.
It's a fine line between. I get when people say like, "Oh, don't say things because people will jinx you." But when God has it for you, can't nobody take it away.
That's true.
And sometimes you got to walk in faith and claim it, because that's when people have testimonies. It's kind of like I claimed it, it happened. Then when it happens, it's like you give them faith. So I know what you're saying, but I sometimes it's like. Gotta speak it.
In this industry, it's still kind of tricky with these guys.
I know, because sometimes they don't show up,
and they ain't claiming it.
They ain't claiming it.
I done claimed 2 interviews that the 2 I claimed didn't happen, so I stopped claiming and just let it ride. You know what I'm saying? But they were local artists. But sometimes the local artists be on that Hollywood stuff before the Hollywood artists be on it. So it happens with them guys. So I don't even announce their interviews no more. But the celebrity stuff, I'm confident with. I know it's gonna come through.
Or they don't show up.
No, the celebrities do,
I'm saying the local celebrities, the LCs. We're gonna nickname them LCs.
Yeah, the locals, they.
Oh man.
Definitely. So yeah, but other than that, everything. That's what I'm looking forward to, and just keeping the grind going.
Okay. So for anybody who's tuning in, I'm with Chevy D. I keep calling you Chevy D TV because I feel like I need to say that. Chevy D TV.
I like that. That's the brand. That's how you brand yourself.
Okay.
I'd rather you call me that than Chevy D, because that's when people hear you say that, they're going to be like, oh, I heard that. If you was down in Miami on South Beach and said Chevy D TV, that somebody else might say, well, I got him on my social media. Right. I got him on my YouTube, so.
The artist, the engineer.
I like it all.
The photographer, the videographer, the guy who does skits, the guy who does everything. DP is tuning in.
Yeah.
Danny.
What's up, DP? Chilling. Yeah, DP know what I do. You feel me? I'll be out here working. I can hear how you saying that too right now, TV. He said that's how I be saying it. Do I be saying it like that?
I don't know. You gotta say it.
It's something I be like TV.
Really?
DP be trying to ride me. He be trying to ride me, man.
How many minutes you got to
put some respect on my name, DP.
Sure. How many minutes? 1 minute? Okay.
But we live, man. Really appreciate Miss Kitty inviting me out on the show, man. That's real. 300.
So y'all remember this. So when he could blow up and he had like he don't know me, y'all remember this interview when he's sitting up?
Never. I'm be the same OG. Just doing more.
Oh, okay.
Bigger and more. More bigger.
More bigger.
Trust me.
Okay. We're going to see about more bigger.
Definitely.
We're going to see if we get ready to go on live and on the air.
All right.
In a minute. Uh-oh, the man of the hour is here. Mr. Beware decided to grace his presence over here. The Finesser Gang. Much love.
It's the Traffic Jam 107.1. Lady Shara in the building. We're kicking off our People of Power Hour. Gotta say one time for Olin TV for chiming in. I see you. Thanks for listening.
Shout out to that boy Olin TV, man. That's my homie. Been knowing him since elementary.
Okay.
Been knowing O since elementary school. That's my homie.
Okay, we worked together a few projects.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Met on the runway, and then we did some skits together.
True.
Try to do some projects.
Okay, so Ola, since you want some time, you need to come on the show because right now
Definitely.
it's my boy Chevy's time on the People of Power Hour. So you
True.
hit me up when you want to come on here and we'll talk about Olin TV. But right now, Mr. Chevy DTV, let me find out. You said you're an artist. We didn't really talk about that. So what
Right.
type of artist are you?
If I had to say my genre, I would be like, I know, don't get me wrong, not like R. Kelly in a personal sense, but in the music sense,
you really
I'm
have
an
to clarify
R&B
that now.
thug. You know what I'm saying? And I know that's his song. I'm an R&B thug. I like most of my music is geared towards the ladies. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. So
I'm
you
like-
sing?
Yes, man. I do enough to put a nice hook down, but I like to do a nice, easy, mellow rapping. But I
Oh.
do some singing too.
Oh, okay. So we sing. Okay, so we're gonna have to hear
Yes.
some of that. Okay, so do you have any songs that are currently out there for people to purchase right now?
Definitely, you can go on YouTube or
Mhm.
CD Baby or iTunes or Apple Store
Mm-hmm.
and check out my In My Dreams track. Just released that. It's a nice track for the ladies, produced by the one and only super producer Gold Rush,
Okay.
straight out of Broward County.
Okay.
And I got another one on there. Is it Tenderoni? Something like that. But just go on YouTube, Chevy TV, and y'all can check out
He
all
asking
my
us what his
ladies.
songs are, like you know.
I
I think that's what it's called.
I got a few of them out there. It's just hard to come across all of them. But just go on, like I say, SoundCloud, Chevy TV, Audio Mac, Chevy TV. You can Google Chevy TV, and I promise you, all my music and videos will come up.
Okay, and you do skits. So are you like a comedian, sort of?
Yes, I can do a little acting, but right now mainly I'm writing the skits, and I have like my Prince Money character I just came out with. Y'all can also check him out on Chevy TV. He's like my my busted pimp character. He the pimp that really can't get right, and then
is he your alter ego?
Yeah, you could say he could be one of them because I have several. They just like the hats I wear. I could be different characters depending on the mood, the moment. But he my pimp character. Like I say, he got his Thrones, which is his little side chicks and his little chicks. But they just like him. They ain't got them all either. So y'all stay tuned for Prince Money on YouTube right now.
Well, you're sitting across from an actress, so whenever I'm just kind of networking.
I'm kind of a big deal.
Okay, I'm always looking for new talent and anybody.
Google me.
Yeah, definitely. Anybody that want to get into some skits and do some acting, make sure y'all inbox me, hit me up, Chevy TV on Facebook.
Okay.
Instagram, I definitely get at you because we're trying to expand the brand, and I know that the social media thing that's the wave right now. I'm telling you, it's like tsunami.
Definitely.
The way
you can be anybody.
Right.
Social media.
You get paid just to be known. Your fame actually counts now for something. So,
now, speaking of that, tell them real quick about your app because you did mention something when we were on live.
Yeah, Chevy TV app. That's an app that brings all my social medias because it's a social entertainment brand. So make sure y'all go right now. You can go to Google search and search Chevy TV app, or you can go straight to Google Play Store. And download the app right now so y'all can keep up with the movement. You can get some merchandise, some shirts off there, Chevy TV hat, and just stay up in touch with the Instagram, the Facebook, and the YouTube and everything else we got going on.
That's what you do. You keep up with the movement, Mr. Chevy D's movement. Speaking of movement, let's go ahead on and move our bodies to the Isley Brothers. It's the Traffic Jam 107.1, the People of Power Hour. Make sure you keep it locked. Shout out to DJ Samore. Thanks for tuning in.
So Jason J. Rock Roper wants you to sing a little bit of your R. Kelly rendition.
Sing a little.
He said, "Bust a note."
I can rap a note. I don't really sing like that. I mean, ain't no. Not this time, Jay.
You can't put Chevy D TV on the spot, obviously.
Nah, I'm a studio rapper.
Studio rapper.
I need effects.
Oh.
Make sure she turned the microphone off before she started talking.
Okay. It wasn't up?
That's the second time.
Oh.
Maybe she started before I hit the last.
Talking in the microphone.
Oh, okay.
Give her a chance to turn down.
Okay. We getting chastised on the air right now.
Trust me. But yeah, man, we in here, man. We live. Trust me.
At least we didn't use any profane language. That helped.
Right.
Like, your mic's still on. Your mic's
How you
still
turn them
on.
off? What the button is?
Well, what happens is just as I'm clicking, because it's 4 that I turn off, I think you guys
Start talking
start
right
talking
after.
Right after.
Okay, so we need a 15-second cue. Okay, cool. I'm learning that radio life. You know what I'm saying? Learning how it go.
The tail.
Take my battery.
But this is your time. So, if you got anything else?
Hey, I like doing these radio interviews. This is pretty cool. I like being asked questions and stuff. You know, I can do this.
Oh, okay.
I'm rarely like in front of the camera. I'm always like behind the camera.
Scenes,
So,
yeah.
like you say, we don't get to talk and say anything and put our 2 cents in. We always providing everybody else an outlet to go and do. You know, it's rare that people come to us and say, "Hey, what do you do?" You know, talk about
let me
what
ask you a
you
question,
do.
because I have a little, production, experience. So usually, because I think I saw the last video you did. It was a rap video, right? I'm trying to think. You all looked like you were like in a car lot or something.
A car lot?
Yeah, it was a bunch of cars, and you were shooting.
I shot it personally. Who was?
I don't know the artist. I don't know.
Sure. What happened in the video?
Oh, but I'm asking you. So usually, how long does it take for you to usually shoot a music video from like start to finish?
Well, me, I usually book 4-hour slots. You know what I'm saying? Anything over that, your price going up, because to do a full concept video, it shouldn't take no more than 4 hours. If y'all go ahead and knock your verses out, and then knock your hook out, your verses, and then you go ahead and get your B-roll, which is just your acting and your scenery. Right. If everything goes smooth, it shouldn't take no more than 3 hours, 4 hours. You know.
Oh my God, he can never book me. I'm like a 3-day shooter. No. I take like 3 days. Really? 4 hours?
Yeah. What is she doing over the course of 3 days? What is it like? One day we shooting at the mansion, and then the next day we out on the yacht.
Yeah, we shoot mini movies.
Yeah, see, now if you're doing it like that, where your stuff has to be, like your hotel room is booked here, and then your yacht booked there, then we can make it over a few days. Or if you're going to be in Miami today, and then Palm Beach we shooting our scene with your Palm Beach people tomorrow, Okay,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I mean, like, what was your longest video shoot ever?
4 hours.
Really?
Yeah. And that's probably, I think, with the guys downtown Palm Beach.
Never been in a video shoot that short.
Yeah, they knock them out. Because that's the thing with Palm Beach, too. That tells you, like you say, the artists here don't put much into their video. They don't take the time out for concept. They just want a wham, bam, thank you, ma'am type of thing. So, which is good for me. I get my money and be gone. But I try to encourage them to do a full video with some B-roll, with some acting, have a stop cut scene, and then do that. But their budget would never, it ain't gonna afford an 8-hour slot in it either. So they working with their budget and what they can. So I start at 300, for basic video, and then I go up from there.
What it says, show your fidget spinner tattoos. What?
Oh.
What?
Jay on here trying to ride.
That's the one you said you didn't know. That's what I was talking about.
Jay, do you not realize I'm on syndicated radio right now? You really want to do this? I got like the world listening to me right now. You really want me to brand you right now? He talking about my tattoo. It's supposed to be a drone. It ain't finished yet. But he trying to say, well, you about to go national,
why
Jay.
You did that?
You about to go national.
Oh, man.
I can pull up them pictures, boy.
Okay, so that's another thing. So that helped me with another question. So you use drones?
Yes.
You use drones and okay.
Yeah, we definitely pull out the drone for you and get you some nice aerials in there. I think everybody wants a drone shot in their video now.
Aerial shots are like the new thing. Yeah.
It's like standard now, so you got to have a drone. But the thing is, before I got it, it was in high demand. Everybody asking, "Do you got one?" Now I got it. It's like I probably did like 4-5 videos where people actually pay me to use it. You know what I'm saying?
Have you crashed the drone yet?
Of course, I've crashed.
Oh my gosh.
Broke wings. But I've actually had to send my drone back to Cali to get the body replaced and the camera because I did a beach shoot, a family photo shoot, and I was just filming myself. And when I landed it to show the family, the video.
Mm-hmm.
My camera was too close to the. It was just too close to where the waves come up, and the wave hit my camera and damaged my whole drone. Lord
Jason is rotting you. He said you have a prison tattoo. Oh my God. Hey, Nikisha.
Jay crazy. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you how Jay look. You know Jay though.
Mm-hmm.
You got 3 minutes.
Where he at?
Yeah, I know.
Because I edited up a nice. Matter of fact, where that photo at? I edited him. Instagram. I gotta put it on my IG. I'm gonna have to show everybody. Somebody say hey.
Yeah, because I said hey to her.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
And he was at Sam's birthday party with his boobs out.
Oh man.
Show him your man boobs, Jay. See, my phone won't work here, man.
Some things are just not meant to be, people. Some
Jeez.
things are just not meant to be. So if you're just tuning in, we're on the People of Power Hour show with Chevy D TV. He is
Chevy
an
D.
artist.
Wait,
Hey, Ron.
you got to tell them too. When they say
Engineer.
my name, they got to say Chevy D. That's how we gonna say it, okay?
That's how we're gonna say it.
When you see me, you got to say Chevy
Then it
D.
sounds like you're a WWE announcer.
True, you can do that.
Hey, Ron. Okay, so Chevy is on. He's a photographer,
Ron?
videographer. He has his own TV show. He does skits. He has a lot of hats right now. Has his own app. So, you know how we do. We try to get people who are actually doing things in the community, positive things in the community, and highlighting. Jason,
Yeah, ask me about that too.
go ahead. No,
I'm saying when we go live
Okay.
on the radio, like ask me like some things about what I would like to, see done around. Oh yeah, ask me
Oh,
about
yeah, I
the
will.
role model thing.
Oh, I am.
I wanted to mention something with that.
I am.
You feel me?
Hey, Wilson.
1 minute.
I got a couple ideas I want
Okay.
to do in the community. I'm on the car. Yo.
So we're about to go in the air in a few seconds. Hey, hello, Miss Jacqueline.
But just like you said, I need a secretary. Like I need somebody who can be doing my live while I'm doing a show. Take some behind the scenes pictures. I do need a secretary. Anybody that don't want to be a secretary, holler at me.
Look, this is a bad economy.
It's
You
a
might
job
get like
though.
20,
It's a job though.
might get 20 inboxes on that.
You want to invest in going viral? Come holler at me. In a productive way, at least.
Right.
It's hard to go viral productively.
What? Oh my God.
I gotta go do some boot gang stuff and then go viral, then go calm back down.
It's a shame.
Slide across Chick-fil-A floor in a milkshake.
That will get you viral.
Yeah, that'll get me viral. Then all I gotta do is drop all my music.
That will get you viral. Okay. Gotta go back.
It's the Traffic Jam 107.1. If you're just tuning in, it's the People of Power Hour, and we with Chevy D.
Uh-oh,
True,
he did
true,
it.
Chevy D. That's how y'all gotta say it when you see me.
So, Chevy, you know, most of us have had role models in the past. We haven't asked you about that. So, do you have a role model or you know, someone you look up to in the business?
As far as role models, I wouldn't say I have a role model. I just have like a few fellas that I highly respect in the game because I'm in the music game, in the music business, entertainment. I think I would start off with like Jay-Z, Diddy, Master P, Dame Dash, Dr. Dre. All these guys to me are African American entrepreneurs that successfully tackled and accomplished the music game, you know, and they came up and made a better way for themselves than what they came from, you know, and it shows that it's possible for anybody to, even the guy that's out there on the streets and selling drugs and doing stuff that ain't got no business doing, it shows that you can come from that type of lifestyle and learn business, legitimate business, and be a successful person and not have to worry about looking over your shoulders or somebody trying to rob you or kill you or the feds come to get you and lock you up the rest of your life. So,
and that's true.
you know, it's just, I like any black male figure or figure that's out there doing something positive, productive. Only thing I would say that why I say they aren't a role model to me, because I don't see how they really give back too much in their communities or try to go back and like start, like you say, the Black Wall Street. Why those guys don't get together and start their own radio station or start their own bank or start just black business in general. So it would take that extra leap for them guys to become role models. Right now, I just respect them as businessmen, entrepreneurs, and like I say, coming from a struggle that I know is hard to get out of, probably welfare and all that kind of stuff, and being successful and having plenty money.
And that's true, and that's why we were talking about people. You know, we might not all have the same upbringing, we might not all have the same bank accounts, but we do also have the same 24 hours. And I can't stand to see people like hate on other people, because it's like, you know, like you did, you came here, you came from work, you did a wedding, now you're on a radio show. I don't know what you're doing afterwards, but what I'm saying is you use your time to, you know, utilize it well. You're making your brand, you're promoting yourself. You could have easily went home and got on Facebook and start beefing with somebody, or, you know, trying to hit up on women. And, I mean, it's just like the wasted energy, but you're in here, you're letting people know things are positive. So people, please, you know, use these 24 hours that God gives you every day to better yourself. You know, don't hate on the next person, because one thing about it, we all had the same 24 hours. So start to kind of see what you're doing and why you're not where you want to be. You know, that's like working out, right, Shara?
Exactly.
You know, we always say we don't have enough time. We don't have, and I use that excuse.
You're gonna make time,
right? And I use that excuse, and it's like, and granted, we do, especially moms. And I don't know if you have any kids, Chevy, but you know, mothers especially, we seem like we need like 40 hours in a day, right? Because when you're a mom or you're a wife or whatever, you know, we kind of put everybody first, and then once we come back, it's like we don't really have no energy to do what we need to do.
To make that energy.
But that's why I call it power, because power for me stands for pushing on when everything's rough. We don't give excuses. We just do it. We grind. People say, well, how do you do all the things that you do? I don't even know.
Sleep when you have to. When your body can't stay up no more, that's me. I'm up all hours of the morning, editing videos, editing footage, trying to make my clients happy.
It's that hustle.
All right. Speaking of hustle, everybody get that run on, because that's exactly what you have to do. It's the Traffic Jam 107.1. Keep it locked.
I thought you had a hustles track lined up. I was finna say, how you always end up on the right word?
No word.
I was saying, how you always end up on the right word for the next track? Like you cue hey, hustle.
Oh, yeah. I always try to like...
Hey, Larry Wilbur.
Tailor-made.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
But yeah, it's not easy. It really is not easy to get to that next level. But you know, that's why I tell people, you got to pick and choose, like, what's important to you. Is partying important to you, or planning important to you? You know, like people who are in business, like you said, sometimes they have to turn down, I can't go to the club tonight, I got to work on my business plan, or, you know, I got to get up early to go to an interview. You know, you got to kind of pick and choose what.
I think the thing people be comfortable in life, you know. So
how you comfortable being broke?
They like you say,
being broke, but they're content.
It ain't even that they broke.
Some people are content. Some people are content with paycheck to paycheck.
But see, broke is not always financial. You know, sometimes you could be mentally broke. Like you could be like, well, you know, some people like, okay, so you go to your 9 to 5 every day, right? You clock in, you leave, but you're not even satisfied. You know, it's nothing that you getting from the job. You know, the job is getting from you. Because they're using you, right? They're getting from you, right? But then when you leave that job, you like, well, can I see myself doing this the next 20 years? And if you really can't see yourself doing what you're doing the next 20 years, that's not your passion. That's not your purpose. That's just something that you're doing to get by and paying the bills.
Right.
But that's why I keep telling, and I said to myself, I had to get that mental check. Like, can I do this, what I'm doing for the next 20 years? And it was a hell to the no.
Right. I definitely want to be working for myself. You know, I don't want to be working for anybody, because I'm gonna tell you, look, the most amount of money most amount of money I've made in the shortest time. I've made $450 in 45 minutes, and that was what I was doing my own little cleaning thing. And I did a job for Solid Waste Authority, and I had my own cleaning company, and I just cleaned up a nice little spill they had them made, and it was a done job. So I was like, dang, if I can make $450 in 45 minutes, like. Imagine how much money can be made in such a short period of time. So when you limit yourself to like $8 an hour, $9 an hour, it's like, don't you know, like my back surgeon made 88,000 in 45 minutes on an outpatient surgery. So there's big increments of money that you missing out on. And you can say if you base your life on an hourly basis, like you limiting yourself at a job, thinking that you're gonna be able to have money and enjoy yourself and your kids, go on vacations and all that, working for somebody. I think people should start being more encouraged to work for themselves and teach their kids to kind of be entrepreneurs than trying to go to college and work for somebody, because college is a debt. You're going to get a debt to pretty much work your debt off the rest of your life.
I kind of agree with you on that one, and I kind of disagree.
Okay, so I'm putting you on, Shara.
I kind of agree with you and disagree at the same time, because necessarily just because you go to college doesn't mean you're going to go to college and work for somebody else. You could be going to college to fine-tune your own skills to be able to better run your own business. So, like, if you're going to be an entrepreneur and you want to run your business, then you should be taking business classes that are going to help you better run your business, or take marketing classes, or take classes or things that you wouldn't, going into your own business, you're not going to know things that are going to come into play. You're not going to know, there's specific things that might just come into play that you're not going to be familiar with. So if Uncle Sam's going to give you that free money to go to school, which he'll give you 6 years worth of money, as long as you go and you use it, I'm not opposed to saying that, because that's one struggle that I'm having right now with my older son is, hey, go to college, and then everybody else in the ear saying, no, don't go to college, you don't gotta go to college. So I agree with you, but I disagree.
I did the college thing, so I'm just speaking from self-experience. It was a waste of time for me.
I agree.
If I, like me, I'm into computers and engineering, right? So I went to Cookman, I did 3 years at Cookman. I'm still considered a junior, but I quit. But anyways.
So you're a college dropout?
Well, I got in an accident, so I stopped going. I got money, so I bought me a house. So I was like, what I need school for? Listen,
we got Larry that chimed in and said there's always going to be workers and bosses. Some people aren't built to deal and cope with the overall process of being an entrepreneur, and that's true. Yeah, everybody's not meant to be a CEO. But everybody's not meant to be a boss.
But how can you say that if the people really haven't had that thought in their mind to be a boss? I would agree with that if I did a test out of 10 people and said, gave them, the option to be a boss, and they turned it down, I would believe that. But if it haven't happened like that yet, where everybody has had the opportunity to be a leader, then I think everybody want to be a boss if they know they have an opportunity to work for themselves. If that kid, you tell that kid, hey, you can work for yourself. You don't have to go work. If you get your lawnmower and your thing, you can cut grass for yourself. I think they would do that. I think they would rather, and then you show them the money. Like when I was doing my car washing thing, and them kids see it, they would stay asking me, can I work for you? And they see the money I'm pulling out, they like, can I work for you? So I think all them kids would have wanted to be bosses had they had somebody give them $500 to go buy that lawnmower, buy that weed eater.
I agree with Larry in saying that. For example, let's say you have a group of people in a workplace, okay? You're going to have people who are going to stand out. You're going to have people who know how to show up on time. They're accountable for their work. They come up with great ideas. They're team players. They're motivators in their own right. Those are people who have, I call CEO boss-like mentalities. Or, for example, if you don't like structure, everybody is not meant to be structured. Some people you have to tell, well, this is what you do. This is how you do it. And they're fine. I call them worker bees. I'm not a worker bee. I'm a queen bee. So I like to tend to lead the pack, So I do have a CEO and a boss-like mentality, but I still know how to play my role as an employee because I know I have to do my thing. But there are people who are like McDonald's. There are people who could be a fry cook for 20 years and don't have any problem with it. They don't. It's just like that's all. And some people are scared.
Even if you gave them the boss position, they really wouldn't want it.
And you got people who got supervisor position. They're scared of it. Some people actually scared.
One legend say, some of them get overwhelmed with it. Yeah, some people, like you say, aren't equipped, but I think they would try it, and then if they Come on, teenage man. I had a 20-year-old boss, general manager at Circuit City when I was working there. So you think if kids had seen that and with the money he was making and opportunity,
we already going. But you know that's it.
We all got caught up in that conversation.
So you ask about the support. So you ask about that yet if you want to. Like how was the support? It's up to you.
Okay, so but we're gonna talk about that. And the final question is gonna be your superpower.
Okay.
Because you know how the guy said, I know an hour went by quick.
One legend, what it do?
Confucius said everyone is not meant to be business owners. If it was easy, everyone would do it.
I think it is easy.
That's because I seen the hustle.
All it takes is money. Everything is easy, especially if you got money. The more money, the easier it is to do. Start a business.
But you know, you gotta have that mindset because everybody not people persons. You know what I'm saying? Like some people don't even know how to talk to people. So how are you a boss when you don't even know how to talk to people? You have to know how to govern your people below you.
That's only because school don't teach you that stuff. If school taught that regular stuff, no, not everybody has marketing skills. Marketing and networking is almost like brother and sister, you know?
I know sons of bosses that have the business handed to them.
Yeah. And you definitely ain't gonna want it if it's handed to you that much,
Right,
you know.
Here we go. Hold on. I'm gonna fade it down and let us go into the end of it.
You appreciate it more.
All right, it's the Traffic Jam 107.1, kicking off our People of Power Hour. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you're tuning in, it's that time where we gotta say our goodbyes.
So leaving here, Mr. Chevy D TV. I know I didn't do that right, but you know, I'll learn. What kind of superpower would you like to give away if you could give away a superpower?
Dun, 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 dun. Now let me stop. My superpower would be, like I say, sacrifice. I think the ability to put others before yourself, and that's what I do on a day-to-day basis. Because, like I say, I'm an artist myself. I love music. I've been doing it pretty much all my life, but right now my music is on the back burner, because I'm producing other artists and shooting videos for other artists and interviewing other artists and constantly in an editing mode. So, and trying to get, make other people happy. So if I could give away something, it would be that others do like me and kind of try to put others before yourself sometimes and help out other people. And it'll benefit you a lot longer, I think, in the long run.
Right.
You're definitely going to get your blessings. So just start looking out for other people, man.
All right, thanks so much for tuning in. It's been our People of Power Hour with Mr. Chevy D.
Chevy D.
Make sure you keep it locked. 107.1, same time, same place. Catch y'all next week. We out. Peace.
He was saying, Nikisha say everyone doesn't have the business owner mindset. Agreed. But I think that's only because they haven't been exposed to it, It's just like school teach you algebra. You know algebra because that's a class that you have to take in school. So if business ownership was a class you took in school, your mind would be more wrapped around owning business. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be like a reject factor, like, oh, that's too overwhelming. No, I learned that in school. That was pretty easy. I passed that class.
Oh, I did this in the business plan.
Right. If they showed you how to do that stuff in school, how to make a business plan, and they don't want you to do that. That's why they don't teach you that in school. They don't want a bunch of business owners, but I think everybody can own their own business.
everybody should take.
Because we all born with a skill. Like, we have a God-given skill. You could do makeup and hair. How you can't do that
They
for
should
yourself?
expose high school kids more to more life skill things.
Right.
So then you won't waste your time going to school for things like you said. You went for this, and then I went for 4 things that I don't have any.
Well, that's just like, but even like
It
in high
drain you.
school, for example, they want you to be quote unquote well rounded and take like all these math classes. It was like, if I'm not going to accounting, I don't use
related.
that.
Teach them how to balance their checkbook.
Right.
Teach them specific life skills, and then more so cosmetology, barbers,
skills that make you money, services,
you're gonna decide,
cleaning,
maybe
clean up,
computer networking,
do
engineering.
I really want to go towards this, or do I really want to focus on? Oh, I gotta go be a doctor or a lawyer. Not that those aren't good professions, but a lot of times those professions aren't for all the kids.
And they life consuming.
Talk about your support real quick before we end our live feed.
As far as
just how do you think the support is like in the area, like Palm Beach County, Florida?
Well, as you can see by your views now, you have 3 people on live right now, so that's the support level in Palm Beach County out of 10. You feel me? We can just go by the views.
They went down.
Same thing with me. You know, I'm out here, like you said, I leave one gig to go to another gig. I usually do probably 2 to 3 gigs a day, and still when I go live and go online and try to show people my work, what I'm doing, they ain't interested. It ain't got nothing to do.
If it's not benefiting,
it ain't got nothing to do with them. So now, if it's a fight, that ain't got nothing to do with them. They'll watch that. There's 300 people live plus shares. But if it ain't, my family don't even support my grind. You know what I'm saying? So I probably got one auntie that share my stuff. Shout out to Auntie Maria. I love you to death. The only family member I have that shares my stuff and even acknowledge what I do.
But
you know, so
and get money and see how many family members come out of the woodwork.
Why do you think I'm so motivated? I can't wait to have my party with all my new friends.
Yeah, and that's what I said. Your new friends, and that's why I said a lot of times celebrities end up having new friends because the old friends didn't support them, and so it's sad to say that, but it's all good because we all are like-minded. So when we pop those bottles, we pop those bottles.
We know what we call it.
Right.
Handful of originals, everybody else knew.
Wait, who are you?
All these I'm gonna be like Kitty. Meet my boy Brad. Me and him shot on the set of CBS together, and this is his wife Susie. She has her own cleaning company. All my partners gonna be business partners, networking constituents, and people that genuinely like me for who I am and what I do, and not.
And they knew it. And I think people that are like-minded, they kind of know what you have to lose. So nobody's riding you when you say you have to leave early because you have a shoot. No one's saying, "Oh, dog, you can hang out or you can drink another drink." No, because you already know what's going, what lies ahead. Right. So you got to deal with people like that.
Prime example, right? Okay, I do Gold Rush. I work with a lot of Broward-based artists, right? Let me show you just the difference between Broward and Palm Beach. I go to Broward at the Ely Park shooting Gold Rush video, behind the scenes. You hear nothing but Broward music. Coley P, Kodak, Gang, all the locals out there. That's what you hear. Now, I'm doing Boynton, right? The other day, we out there at the park, everybody vibing on recording. Guess who I hear? Coley P, Kodak, Gang, all the people from Broward. So it's like, the Palm Beach County people don't even listen to Palm Beach County's artist music. And it's I got a list of over 150 artists in Palm Beach County. I did a thing. Everybody tag who are artists. Right. So I wrote them all down, and it's like, when I ride around, I go to the corner store, get out, I don't hear nobody supporting the local music here. But if Coley P or Kodak come to Boynton, where I'm from, it's like everybody be trying to take a picture or a selfie or something like that. So Palm Beach County especially is a dead zone when it comes to people supporting you. Broward, you can get a decent foundation. Atlanta, you can get a very good foundation. Cali, you great. But South Florida, it's not happening. It is not happening, especially they know you or went to school with you. And that's why I tell them, y'all can get an autograph from me later. I be telling them they can get an autograph from me later. I still give y'all one. I ain't even gonna be mad because, it's all good.
We're ending and we're going, but yes, it's been fun. We support.
Likewise.
So, People of Power Hour, it's been great. So tune in next week and
Definitely.
Check out my boy.
Appreciate you having me on the show.
Is how you say it again? How you say it?
Chevy D.
Chevy D TV.
When y'all ready for y'all interview, y'all come holler at me.